Hey guys, happy Thursday and welcome back to my channel. So, we're finally touching on fashion once again. And so for this one, I wanted to share with you 4 casual Friday looks. And I say casual Friday because I believe a bunch of you guys are working, I think. But if you aren't working, this is still something that you could wear or style over the weekend. Now, not all the pieces I'm going to mention are pieces that you can get now, but hopefully you can just draw inspiration from the items and the matching and work it into your style and just make it work for you guys. I'm just here to talk fashion really because I'm starting to fall back in love with fashion. And I think I mentioned this before, but at some point I just was like, I don't care about how I look and what I'm wearing, and I wasn't into all of that. But now I am, and I just want to have a little bit more fun. And anyway, I'm just digressing. Right now, let's just get into the video and I can share with you guys 4 looks. So the first one is actually what I'm wearing right now, which is this gray bodysuit that's part of the Thisisess for Vivo collection. If you didn't know, last year I put out a collection, a capsule collection with Vivo, which featured pieces that I think were great staples like this. I have worn these bodysuits so many times. I wear them over and over and over again, and they came in a bunch of colors like black, white, red, and gray. So I wore this with a pair of jeans, and these are like some dark gray skinny jeans. They are from Zara. By the way, if I don't mention where every item is from, I will for sure at the very least put it in the description box. And then to just give this look a little bit more of a sophisticated finish, I would pair it with this sleeveless coat, which I really love. One, because the print is funky and cool, and I love the color. It's not too in your face, so you can pair it with a bunch of items. I also really love the fact that it's got this detail around the collar area just to give it a little bit more sophistication. It just looks beautiful. And another thing that I really love about this, oh right, that same detail is around like the pocket area, but they're faux pockets, not really real. But another thing I really like is that this coat is sort of tailored to accentuate your curves. So even though you may not be the most curvy person, once you put this on, it just sits on your body so beautifully and goes in at the waist and then out at the bottom. It doesn't have a button, so it would be open, which is okay. It still works beautifully, and in fact, I don't like to button my coats at all. So this just helps elevate this look and give it more of a polished look, because this in jeans is just like a top in jeans, which is okay, it's fine. You could do it at your office, I guess, depending on how casual your casual Friday is. But this just gives it a more professional and put together look. Now for the next look, I am going to pair this simple black turtleneck, and I really like this because it doesn't have a really high neck space, because sometimes it can just be, sometimes I feel like it makes me feel quite claustrophobic and I start to panic, like I can't breathe. But also the higher it is, the more of like a 70s vibe it gives you, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. But I think this just makes it more modern and up to date. And the fabric is not too thick such that you would be sweating underneath it. And then I paired it with these really cool pants. I think it just adds character to what could normally just be a pair of black pants and it's boring. And then to add a little bit more fun and almost make it more sporty and more athleisure type of wear, they have this black stripe that runs down the length of the leg, the side of the leg. Another thing that makes this piece very casual and almost like sportswear inspired are the drawstrings, which actually work and they help cinch in the waist a little bit. I don't know, it gives me like Steve Jobs vibes, but like updated look. So instead of like denim, tucking in like a black polo neck into your denim, you tuck it in into some cool pants. So I think this would work if you had like a corporate job, but casual Fridays are actual casual Fridays. I don't know if, say for instance, if you're working at a bank, if this would work because specifically of the drawstrings at the front, because I think that just really makes it quite casual. But you know, this is like casual Friday for everyone else maybe who doesn't have such strict guidelines. But yeah, having a little bit more fun when it comes to pants and infusing pattern and or print is just a great way to give your look more of a punch. So swap your black pants for something that just has a pattern. Now, if you are the kind who likes to have fun and have an outfit that like packs a punch and you're just in someone's face, then go for color as opposed to like a solid muted print. What about something with color? And these are in such a beautiful shade of pink. It's not really in your face, and I think it's the kind that just, I think, works beautifully with my skin tone as well. And I think anyone who's chocolate, this would look so beautiful on you. I got these from Platform for a steal for 300 shillings. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I really like them. Again, they've got this drawstring at the front, which sort of cinches in the waist, but a little. It doesn't actually do that much because it doesn't go all the way to the back, but it works. I also love that it's got pockets. It's got pleats up at the front, and I think pleats in a pair of pants just makes your look more, it just sort of upgrades things and makes it look more tailored. If you don't want to go ham with color, which by the way, I would say wearing something like this with like a red top and just going full on color blocking would be so beautiful. But what I did is pair it with this simple black cami, which has some lace detail, which makes it a little bit sexy, but it's not overbearing. It's not too much such that you just start to feel embarrassed about going to work and just feeling like everyone's just like, what are you wearing? Is that lingerie? What I did is I added a white blazer on top, just to bring everything together and still make it look and feel professional, because you still are at work and you want to look put together. So white blazer, I think, is a must. I wish I actually need like to find a good white blazer. I'd love to add that to my closet, to my wardrobe, because I think it's a staple, and no matter which way you look at it, it's going to come in handy at some point for sure. And then last but not least, features this t-shirt. I shot a video in it recently. I got this from Bossini. I like it because it's just, it's plain and simple. It's a good fitting t-shirt with a bit of color, some flowers. It's cute. It has, it's written fresh as a daisy on it. But what I'm doing this time around, instead of pairing it with jeans, I'm pairing it with a long pencil skirt. The fabric on this is actually really cool, and it helps like hold everything together, but it's a very fitted type of skirt. So it may make your badonkadonk look extra chunky and extra juicy and extra on display, which may be a lot. And I think I'm pretty certain if you're watching this, you are working with men, so it may make things, awkward. And you know how sometimes men can just like make things just, why do you have to go ruin a good outfit by making it look so sleazy or making me feel weird about it, which I also understand, but sometimes I'm just like, I wish it was just women we were working with, just so that you can wear anything and you don't feel sleazy or just feel like someone's checking you out. You just are feeling good about yourself. And another thing is, like, the curvier you are, then the more pronounced your features are, and it just looks like you're trying so much, even though you're not trying. So someone who's a lot less curvy, like I'm not as curvy as I used to be. I used to be a little bit thicker, but I slimmed down quite a bit post-pregnancy. And so I feel, at least to me, I feel like when I wear this skirt, it doesn't look as sexy as it would have if I had worn such a skirt beforehand. Then I'd have started to feel, oof, I'm feeling eyes on me, I'm feeling uncomfortable. But now I don't mind it so much. And I guess it depends on your personality. If you don't mind getting stares, it's fine. But anyway, I really like this skirt. I like that it's quite long and it reaches about midway between your calf and your ankle. So it's a beautiful length. It's a midi pencil skirt. But because I want to make things a little bit more relaxed and casual and fun, what I will do is I will add this chunky knit sweater, which is my favorite piece. I love it. I have worn it to death. So I find that it just helps make any outfit more muted and relaxed. Like you're not taking yourself seriously and you're just, I don't know, like a nice big bear that you want to hug, because also the sweater feels so nice. So just throwing this on top of this just makes your look a lot less sexy and your features a lot less pronounced. Plus it helps, especially if it's gonna get cold, you can just keep yourself warm. So a chunky knit is a must-have, and in general I think it's just a great piece to have. I actually got this from Pretty Little Thing, and it's one of those items that I know will be with me for a long time. Okay, right, so that's it. Those are my 4 casual Friday ideas for you guys. Now, how I would wear these, I noticed that I didn't really talk about shoes, and that's because I would just wear flats, sandals or sneakers or something like that. I wouldn't wear heels, and that's because I just don't wear heels as much anymore. It just doesn't fit into my lifestyle right now. So of course for heels, you just do whatever suits you. If you like to throw on a pair of heels, and if you have to throw on a pair of heels because maybe it's part of what your work uniform sort of looks like, then go for it. But if you want to make it casual and just relaxed, then a pair of sandals or sneakers, trainers, that's gonna work. Let me know if you guys like this kind of videos. I really want to come back into just playing around with style and having fun with it, and maybe even being more experimental, but still sticking with my aesthetic and my style. So I would love to do more of these videos if you guys love watching these videos. So just let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you guys are working in institutions or companies that are very strict. I'm really curious. I think besides banks, I don't know if other companies are usually that strict. I know for the friends I have who work in bank institutions, they have such strict dress codes where you've got to have like matching separates, you know, so your suit blazer has to match your pants or your skirt. You can't even have like a white blazer with a navy blue. At least from what I've heard. Maybe some banks are different, I don't know. But if you are more in the creative field, then I'm pretty certain that these looks would work well for you. But they just add something interesting, whether it's color or pattern or texture, just making it a little bit more fun. Thank you for watching. Again, everything will be in the description box, so make sure to check that out if you wanted to know where I got certain pieces from, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!